So last class I gave you two sheets. One I gave you, this is the summary of the drawing steps. So it is, we have taken module 5 and 6. This also have given you the printout. So as a sample, but these drawing steps are common for whenever we see the drawing, make a drawing of a model. So these all steps are common. So these two pages I have given you in the class. This is the final module 5 and 6 that we want, and this is the summary of the drawing steps. So in the first part of the video, I have shown you how to make a good title block. Okay, and now I will show you the remaining steps. Basically, I showed you these three steps: how to select a proper sheet size, and how to select the international drafting standard we are going to use in this course, ANSI, American National Standard Institute standards, and then the title block, how to make a title block. These three steps I have shown you in the part 1. So the remaining steps I will show in this part 2. So the step number 4 is that one, set the line font according to your textbook. So in our textbook, page 35, the line fonts are given. So we have to select the line fonts in the SolidWorks. So we last time I showed you up to here that we have to make a good title block. Okay. So after that one, step number 4, if you want to make the fonts, you have to go to the document properties, and this is the line font. So there are different types of the lines are there, but most common lines we have the three: visible lines, hidden line, and the center line. Center line, SolidWorks use the word construction curves or construction lines. So first of all, the visible line, the most common one. So the SolidWorks have the options: 0.1 to 5, 0.18, 0.25, like different options. But our book says no, the visible line should be 0.6. Okay, so no 0.6 is here, so no problem. You can go to custom size and select whatever you want. We want 0.6, so you can write the 0.6 here. Okay, next, the hidden line. According to our book, the hidden line should be 0.3. So go to again custom size and whatever the size you want, 0.3. And third, the common line, I told you, the construction curve, basically the center line. The shape of the line is also coming down. So the center line, SolidWorks, in the SolidWorks software, they call it construction curves. So again, according to our book, the thickness and the width of the center line should be 0.3 millimeters. So after setting these three lines, visible, hidden, and the construction, remaining we will, whenever any line we will use, we can adjust the width of that one. So in the beginning, we can fix the 3-1. Okay, or one more common if you want, this is the area hatch fill line, which we call the section line, because it's our next chapter. Again, you can fix it is also 0.3 according to our books. So these 4 lines are sufficient in the beginning. So after say this, you can say just okay. So now we have basically done the step number 4. The set the line fonts according to your textbook, page 35. Okay. So next step is insert necessary views using third angle projection and suitable scale. Okay. So for this one, you have to go here. Okay, so this is the 3 standard views. Okay, click on that one. And now the SolidWorks will ask you where is your model. So you have to save your model, the model that we have made in the module number 4. This is I saved with the name of the housing body. You can select your model. And when you will select this model, 3 standard views will come automatically: front, right, and the top. So if you can see that you can move right view only left and right, it cannot go up and bottom. And this can only go up and top view can go up and down, not left and right. But if you move the front view, both will move, all the views will move. So basically you have to set in such a way that you have enough space for all the dimensions. So whenever you need anything, so you can slightly move up and down. Okay. Also that one, if you right click on this one, properties of this sheet, normally that is long, so click this arrow. So in the properties you can check, first of all, that we are using third angle projections. In our course, again, if it is not mentioned, and most of the time we are going to use third angle projection, and scale is 1:1. Okay? If you to change the scale first, sometime if you think the your views are small, you can change the scale. For example, 1:2, I will make, see, it will change the, so it's very small. So in our case, 1:1 is better. But if you can change one, you can make larger, smaller, whatever you want. If you go here, in our case, the 1:1 scale is better, but you can change any time scale that is suitable for according to your views. Okay, so this basically we have done step now, and if you want also you can put the isometric view. For isometric view, for the three views we went here, three standard views. For isometric view, you can go here, model view, and again select your model, double click the name of the model, and then select this isometric view. So it will attach with your mouse, go to the corner, put it somewhere here, and you can in the beginning you can put like this one. So basically we have put all the views. Okay, this was our step number 4, that the insert necessary views using third angle and the suitable scale. So in our case, the suitable scale was 1:1. So next step is to remove the tangent edges. What is the tangent edges? So in our views, whenever there is a fillets, so basically fillets are actually the tangent, whenever there is tangent relationship. So normally fillets and rounds, they have the tangent relationship with the surfaces. So this comes as a double line. So in our course, mostly we don't prefer to put the tangent edges. So we have to remove the tangent edges. So how to remove? Just right click here. So this is tangent edges. Right now the tangent edges visible. So select the option tangent edges remove. See the tangent edges will remove, the double lines will go. So one by one select all the views and you can tangent edges removed. Same here. So all three views you can remove the tangent edges. Okay. And if for the model view, if you want, you can select the model view, and from here, if you want, you can select the remove the tangent edges. So we have completed the step number 4. Not even the 5, insert necessary views. And step number 6, remove the tangent. Next is the hidden line should be visible in the normal view. So we have to put the hidden lines. How to put the hidden line? Just select any view and go here. And this is hidden line visible. Select this option. So hidden line will come automatically. Okay, so this was step number 5. Sorry, step number 7. Next, add center line and the center marks. So this is center line and center marks. So these are in the annotation. This is center line and center mark. Normally the center mark comes automatically, normally. But if it is not there, for example, so you can, for example, if it is not there, so you can go here to center mark and click the circle that you want, center mark will come. Okay. So center line, you have to go to the symmetry where you want to put the center line. Normally the holes, for example, this is the hole. You can put the center line, is also hole. So this is all the hole, and this top, this is the hole. So this all hole, the center lines are here. If you want the length is small, you can increase the size of the length, no problem. Just select the line and you can increase the size. If you want, normally we want a little bit bigger than the hole. So this was the center line. Okay. So next step is the add suitable section view, and for section view, this is our chapter number 8. So when we'll do the study the section view and different types of section view, then I will explain you the step number 9 and 10. Now step number 11. Step number 11 is the just insert all the dimension provided to you and arrange them according to the rules studied in the textbook. So that the chapter number 11, dimension chapter, we have studied the rules. Now we have to apply that one. Don't repeat or place extra dimension. We call this one superfluous dimension. So don't put extra dimension. So for example, width is given either in the top view or in the front view or in the side view. So don't repeat the dimensions. So for this exercise, we'll already we have given to you what dimension we need. I have given you this printout. So whatever the dimensions we need, so I have already given to you. Just see that sheet and put all the dimensions one by one here. Okay. So select any view and just a little bit. You can start from the front view. Just a little bit zoom that one so that you can put the dimension easily. Go to the dimension. For example, this first dimension. So our rule is that it should be approximately 10 millimeters. So not very far, not very close, approximately 10 millimeters from here. Okay. Also make sure that every dimension, there is a gap between the extension line, approximately 1.5 millimeter. If it is there, normally SolidWorks will put automatically, but where there are fillets and other things, sometimes you will not find. So if there's no gap, you can just click your line and you can move a little bit above yourself. Okay, the remaining dimensions we can put it here. Simple dimensions. One is this one. Okay. Side view. Because this first exercise I have given you very simple, few dimensions only. Okay. So here if you see, this is the, so our rule is that one, if you put this type of the dimension, they should be aligned. Okay, this is the rule we have studied in the, okay, but here maybe find that this dimension, there is a small gap is not there, so you can do slightly yourself this gap, slightly move this line, click on the line and slightly move this one, because this line is too tiny. So like you can put yourself small gap, 1.5 millimeter approximately. The value should be in the middle. Okay. So now I want to put one dimension here, but this gap is small. So little slightly I can move a little bit above. Okay, so this is the dimension for this center line to this edge. It is given to you 24, again approximately 10 millimeters. Similarly, from center line to this edge, it is given to you 24. This inside hole, it you are given 16. Okay. Then go to the top view. So this is the top view. Some dimensions are given here. For example, it is given from center line to this line. Okay, from this line to this line to this line, you are given 76. Again, if you're feeling that some dimensions are going outside, so slightly move your view down. No dimension should be outside of the border. Okay, slightly you can move it up, and this should be approximately 10 millimeters. So similarly, you can put the remaining dimensions here. As given to you. So distance between first and the second should be approximately 10 millimeters, 6 millimeter from for the first to second, approximately 6 millimeter. Again, you have two holes. So for example, the small hole. So this should be, leader should be approximately parallel with each other when you are putting the dimension like this one. So it's up to you. 48 slightly. It's up to you, you want, because leader is a little bit better. So we can first put the leader and then we can adjust them a little bit. That should not pass at least to the corner. Approximately you can put it here. Okay, then the last, see, this is the fillets. The fillets, if you put the dimension for the fillet, it will come like this one, R5. But as I given to you that we have the 4 fillets, we want to write 4 times R5. How to write that one? So this is the R5, go here, dimension text. It is already there, R and then dimension. So dimension is taken from the model. So this is R5. If you want to write anything, just go, I want to write something before that one. So I should go here before R and write whatever you want. For example, I want to write 4 times. So you can write this 4 times. So you will get this option. So these are the some of the dimensions that I have given you, very simple. And there is small note here. It is here, you can write fillets and rounds. This is the general note. We know this is called the general note. All fillets and rounds are 3. So if you, that's all. So this is the, if you want it small, the text is very small, you can slightly increase the size. Otherwise 12 is okay, but if you want a little bit bigger, we can put. So this was the module number 5 and 6. So I was expecting that you will finish up to this one in this week. Okay, next week we will do the section view and other tolerance we will add later that one. So this is the end of today module number 6, then 5 and 6 that I'm expecting you to submit this week.